Well, like I said, I am really self-conscious right now because this is the first stream I'm doing with this new microphone. I did test it earlier, like off stream, but this is the first time I'm testing it on stream, so I'm really hoping that it is, sounding okay. I'm sorry, I'm like looking at my ring here. This is a white ring, but it's showing up as orange on my camera for some reason. Look at that. I don't even know if you can tell that it's white. Anyways, I'll take it off. It's kind of distracting. My shirt looks kind of green too, like kind of blue. Weird. Yeah, I've got to definitely take a look at the camera and see what I can do about that. Anyways, like I said, I'm kind of self-conscious right now, but I'm kind of hoping everything's alright. We're going to move on as if it is, and I'll catch anything in post if it needs to be caught. And we're going to go ahead and unlock our new hero because we have enough money to do that now. So let's go ahead and see what Pat Futzy can do. He's a big old monkey, basically. Meet Pat Fusty. He's a big monkey with a big heart. He's one of the most powerful heroes with his abilities and powerful slams, slaps, and stuns. Pat Fusty is a land monkey, but he is so big that he can even stand in water. Oh, cool. Because Pat attacks with his hands, he doesn't have a lot of range, but he can hit multiple balloons with each slam. Watch him high-five the approaching balloon rush. Pat Fusty's ability, Rallying Roar, hypes up nearby monkeys, making them pop an extra layer for a short time. This can add a significant amount of power to your defense. Try it on the next round. Alright. As Pat levels up, he gains more range, attack speed, and attack radius. He also gains a knockback slap that knocks back balloons towards the entrance, and slams stun balloons. Pat is a simple hero with great strength. Make sure to build up your defenses and include some camo detection. Alright, if you say so. Pat's big squeeze grabs nearby mobs and crushes them over 5 seconds. Mobs need a really big hug, so Pat can't attack at the same time. That makes timing the ability important, so make sure your defense can handle other balloons. Give the incoming mob a big hug. When Pat isn't hanging out in his pond, he loves to swim over to Lotus Island and enjoy some of the local delicacies. Now beat the rest of the balloons, and remember that the lotus flowers have a special property. Click open flowers to stun nearby balloons. Sure thing. So we probably just want cleansing foam, like over here. And then we'll just give you the alchemist brew, that stimulant that he has. Yeah, that's Pat. Basically, his whole thing is that he grabs the blimps as they pass through. As he gets stronger, of course, he'll grab bigger and bigger ones. But yeah, he's pretty nice. He's not my favorite hero by any means, but he's definitely pretty strong if you know how to use him. And, you know, we're still on beginner maps right now, so he's totally fine. But, of course, this does mean we're going to have to give up Ben for a little bit. So we're going to have to figure out different strategies with Pat that we couldn't use, or that we usually could use with Ben, we probably can't use with Pat. Oh, hold on, hold on. That's not good. I'm glad they do let us retry rounds when we're doing the hero quests. Otherwise I'd be pretty annoyed. It's not so bad. I totally forgot we can just buy new monkeys anyways. I totally forgot we don't have to use strictly the ones they gave us. My bad. All right. Got some new powers out of that, and we'll go ahead and unlock him. And then yeah, we'll use him until we unlock the next hero, like we have been doing. Seems like we really only have a handful left to unlock once we unlock Zeely. I think that's about the halfway point. So that's pretty exciting. But of course, everybody here is more expensive than all the ones up here. So you know, we'll be working towards that, but we're about halfway through, which is exciting. Let's go ahead and take a look at this new map here. As you can see, I haven't even seen it myself, so this is going to be new for me. And I'm thinking if we should just go with black borders for the rest of the stream after this, or if we should hit up some new maps just for the sake of it. I think we can handle some advanced maps. We haven't seen them yet. We've seen some intermediate maps, but we have not seen any advanced maps yet. So maybe we can try those once we're done with the sea pits here. And we'll just do all the easy medals, and then we'll move on. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Looks like a big water map, basically. So we can probably get away with... honestly, we could probably just fill up each pool with a mermonkey, and then put like a sub or a buccaneer right in the middle here. I'll put a sub here, because if we have mermonkeys all around the edges, then we can get you to have global range. So I think that will work out just fine. Yeah, and then we'll just save up for the mermonkeys. Oh, I see. So they're gonna cross like around the pool here, skip one, cross here, maybe skip this one, cross here, skip one, cross here, skip one, cross here, skip one, cross here, and then exit, I guess. That's a really long track if that's the case. They'd have to go around the middle like 2 or 3 different times. I don't think there's any obstacles to remove here either. I don't see anything at least. Yeah. Just a really long track that circles around itself and has a lot of water. Yeah, not so bad. Alright. So, we need lead popping abilities. And I think the only thing that the Mermonkey can get to pop lead is Middle Path. Maybe this one. It doesn't say explicitly that it pops lead, but this one does, which is interesting, I think. So in the interest of time, we should probably just do heat tip darts for the sub, and then that will take care of leads. And for camo, we can just do bottom path on all these guys, and that will be enough. It's kind of funny how they go around the track in a circle, but we can also do Mermonkey's bottom path, which circles them anyways. Honestly, I think we should just do top path for everything, because that gives them good coverage. So yeah, I think top path on everything would work here. Now, because this is such a long track, I'm already thinking of how I would handle chimps on this map. And I think, honestly, this strategy could work. Plus, like, a hero. But I don't really know I don't know which hero. Because Pat on this map would be fine at, like, the beginning here. Get thin out some balloons before they start circling, and then hit them again right before they exit. There is a water hero that we haven't seen yet that would probably be great on this map. We just haven't unlocked her yet. There is another one that I'm thinking of, which has almost global range, which would be great here. But I feel like Chimps isn't so bad because we could just run this strategy. We could get a Buccaneer in the middle for a lot of DPS, and then honestly, in between each gap here, we could put like a boomerang or a magic monkey, you know, something to that effect. I think we'd be able to handle it pretty easily. I don't know. Of course, we'd have to wait and see, but I don't think it'd be that bad. Alright, so that's standard. We'll do primary only and deflation, just for the sake of doing it. So yeah, I'm thinking something like this. We could have dart monkeys here for camos and for DPS, obviously. And then behind them we could put pretty much anything else for leads. Boomerangs can handle leads. Bomb shooters, tack shooters, ice monkey, and glue monkey can all handle leads at some point. To be fair, dart monkeys can too, but I don't really like to go top path that often. Let's see what Pat does for us here.
Well, I'm ready, all right. Target.
I'm not too sure what his upgrade path looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we got a tour of his abilities, but we didn't really get to see his whole upgrade path. So we got Rallying Roar. Is that all? Is that all the stuff in his range, or like, does it work like Ben's ability? Because Ben's ability affects 4 nearby monkeys, but it's like the 4 that are closest to him, and they can be anywhere on the map. But his, oh, I guess it's just that range. Okay. I'm hoping he can pop leads at some point. Looks like he only can pop, I can't really tell. Maybe like 2 layers at a time. I'm not sure his abilities are able to pop lead yet. Oh, they can. Okay. That's good to know. I should have made a coffee. I might make a coffee when we're done with this. I feel like I need to pick me up. We don't have any sodas or anything like that right now. And I guess I could go to like 7-Eleven and get myself a big gulp. Fill it up with a good old Dr. Pepper or something, but coffee will do just fine. We have coffee here, so let's get myself a coffee. I think I'm kind of thrown off by the fact that it's Monday and I'm streaming. Usually my work week would have started, my streaming week would have started yesterday. But of course I've had to shift some stuff over now. So I'm thinking of like, because after today, I'm going to have to stream tomorrow, right? Which means I'm going to have to do all my editing tonight and exporting tonight for this stream, which is fine. I just have to kind of think about it a bit more.
Here comes the big one.
Yes, Pat, the big one. So I'm gonna have to do all that tonight, and I've got to figure out how the schedule's gonna work for the rest of the week. And when I wrap back around to next Monday, I had just gotten used to my schedule as it normally was, but now it's changing again, so I gotta kind of adapt like immediately. Okay, so what do we got here? We can just do this with the helis, right? We can do every deflation with the helis, right? It's not really a problem.
Well, I'm ready, all right.
Let's take a look at the Spike Factory real quick, because I was just saying we got a new Paragon for it. Costs $1 million to unlock. It's called the Mega Massive Munitions Factory. Oh my gosh. It's gonna cost almost 700,000 in game just to buy it. Oh man, that is a lot. It'll definitely be something we save up for eventually. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, my schedule. Yeah. So, yeah, I was just getting used to everything that I changed for stream within the past couple weeks. Everything was working out fine. I was able to get my uploads up on time and my exports out on time and everything, so I was just getting used to that, but now everything's changing again. I've got this microphone, the new camera settings, this new streaming schedule for work. It's going to be annoying because for work, like I said, the shifts are like 13 hours long. I'm scheduled to work from noon till 1:30 in the morning. And Coachella is, with no traffic, about an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes away from me. Something like that. So with traffic, it's going to be like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Which is a pretty long drive on the freeway. You know, it's going to be probably like bumper to bumper for a lot of it. But like I said, it's only 6 days. So it's not like it's permanent. I'm not, you know, committing to this schedule for the rest of time. I've just got to make a few long drives, put some miles on my car, and, you know, make sure everything is working just fine. But I should be okay. I just got to drink some water. I don't know, take an ibuprofen. That'll be alright. I'm not working with the artists. I've talked about this on a previous stream. I'm not working directly with the artists, so I'm not under a NDA or anything like that, non-disclosure agreement. But I just don't know what I'm doing yet. So even if I wanted to talk about what I'm doing for the job, I just don't know yet. Pretty sure they're going to tell me on site, or maybe like the day before through email. So yeah, that will be fun, I think. It'll be a nice experience. I get some nice pocket change, and then of course everything goes back to my regular schedule after the month ends. So it's not really that big of a deal, even if I have to move some stuff around for now.
comes a big one. You ready? See that? What's the cadence? Rushed
So
it.
what is there to work on here, I wonder? So if we're not doing black borders, I mean, I think this is the last thing to do before we move on to a black border or another map, you know. But I think really the only thing we have to worry about is unlocking the beast handler and then eventually working through all the tier 5s for every tower. Looks like we're honestly making great progress. There's not that many that are still locked. Yeah, I mean, we've got a handful of towers we can work on, but most of them seem to be unlocked already. So we're definitely making great progress there. And then, of course, once we have all the tier 5s unlocked, then we can start actually focusing on, like, paragons. Because they're gonna take who knows how long to upgrade all that stuff. I think we had 9 paragons before, if I remember correctly. We had 9. Now we have 10 with the Spike Factory. Looks like we just unlocked a new one. The Monkey Ace. Cool. So yeah, that's gonna be spa pits. We'll definitely come back to that because we'll have to black border it, of course. But I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, and we'll play some of the advanced maps. We'll probably just go down the line and do each map on easy. And then if I'm feeling like it, we could hit up the expert maps as well on easy. Or we can just go back to intermediate and finish those out on easy. Or, you know, go back to black bordering or something. I don't know. So yeah, I'll be back. Y'all should go get a coffee, go get a soda, go get a juice, go get a water, go get a beer. Whatever your choice of drink is. Go get a cup of mead. I don't know. Alright, I'll see y'all later.